Om Shanti. A very warm welcome to all of you. So, this is day 7 of the 7 Days RajYog Meditation Course. So, before we begin, we would like to ask you all, how have you felt being a part of this journey? The journey hasn't ended, of course, but still, the sessions that you've attended, the homeworks that you've done, whatever you've done till now, how have you felt? How are you feeling today? How has the journey been so far? Maybe in one sentence, if you could tell us about your experience. Our brothers and sisters who've joined on YouTube can also tell us. Vadiraj ji says, excellent feeling. Adathambaji says, it's been very insightful, feeling very thankful. Okay, thank you, Vadiraj ji and Adathambaji. Anyone else would like to share anything else? Yes, we have Vijiji, Anuji, also AN and Vivo 1718. Yes, Anuji says Shalu then has a lot of patience to gently explain with examples to us. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Sister Shalu is a gem. And AN says got some clarity and some solutions. Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Anuji and AN. All right. Thank you for your responses. If you want to post anything else, you can do that. So let's move on to today's session. A very warm welcome to you, dear sister Shalu, and over to you.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Ruchaben. And thanks to all. First, thanks to the Supreme for giving us the knowledge of self, the knowledge of our home, the knowledge of our own strengths. So, you all are welcome. Before starting today's conversation, today's discussion, we'll just do a beautiful journey. And I hope you'll enjoy the journey. Today's meditation, we can call this as angelic meditation, because we are going to visualize ourselves as angels on this earth. So let's start. First, bring your awareness from outer world to yourself. Just see yourself as a detached observer. The way we see others, see yourself. And now, see the divine light shining in the forehead. And see this tiny point of light, tiny star, a small spot of energy is spreading its energy in the whole body. The brain is full of pure energy, white light. Your face is full of white light. Your shoulders, both of your hands, your chest, stomach, both of your legs, from head to toe, from top to bottom. There is a divine light inside this body. Now slowly visualize that this body is disappearing and a body of light starts appearing. This body of flesh and bones is disappearing and a body of light starts appearing. See your head, your face turning into a face of light, white light. See your neck turning into neck of light. See your shoulders, your hands turning into light. See your chest, your stomach turning into a shape of light. See both of your legs turning into light. You are an angel of light, an angel of happiness, an angel of peace, an angel of hope, an angel of wisdom, angel of purity. See yourself with such a higher consciousness. For the time being, ignore the identity of the body of flesh and bones. See yourself as an angel, the angel which is very light, free of all burdens, free of all tensions or stress, carrying the ray of hope, carrying the energy of love, carrying the energy of care, carrying the energy of understanding. You are an angel sent by God Himself to help your family and to help the whole brotherhood on this earth. Now take a flight in the sky. See yourself flying in the sky with two wings of light. You are a beautiful angel flying in the sky with two wings of light. You are carrying a stick of light in your hand. And from the sky, see the world down on earth. See the people facing different situations. See the people struggling with their own sanskars. See the people struggling in different situations of life. See the people looking upward and asking for help from God. Now you are the angel sent by God. So start giving whatever you have to others. You are having lots of love, lots of compassion. Start giving that. The souls who are feeling lack of love, lack of unconditional love in their lives, They are experiencing themselves as worthy. They are experiencing the unconditional love. Start giving the peace which I am full of. I am full of peace because I am connected to the Supreme, who is ocean of peace. The peace which He has given to me is unlimited. My original nature is peace. I am an angel of peace. And now I am spreading the ray of peace, energy of peace all around, roaming around in the sky and spreading the peace all around. See from up above in the sky that people, the souls, are receiving this energy of peace. The souls going through anxiety and stress are experiencing the peace, the true peace. You are showering the peace on all the soul brothers around the world. You are taking a round around the earth, passing over different countries, different continents, and spreading the energy of peace all around. Now come back in this physical costume. Come in the awareness of the present moment. Om Shanti. So today, yesterday we discussed a very topic which is discussed a lot among all of us. That is karma philosophy, law of karma. And the homework was about writing some 10 points related to law of karma, which can make me light in some difficult situations. So I hope you have written those 10 points. And if someone out of you is feeling that those points are which came out of you while writing are very nice, we can share those points in the chat window. If you are having something new creativity about the points, so that everyone can be benefited by those points. And today, a very important topic we are going to cover. Till now, we are having the knowledge about the self, knowledge about the supreme, knowledge about our home, knowledge about the karma, law of karma. But one important knowledge which still we have not discussed is the knowledge of time. Time is very precious. We all know that. But a time can be used in a useful way. Each and every second can be used in a useful way if we are having the awareness of time. So let's start Just give me a second. Okay, so I think there is some issue with the presentation. I'll just try to restart this. Give me a few moments. Until then, you just check your awareness. What kind of awareness you're having? Is this awareness of anxiety that while this is not happening? Or you're just a detached observer and observing the things?
Brothers and sisters, the intermediate batch starts from tomorrow. Right, sister? Yeah, so as I said, the journey has not ended yet. So you have to join even tomorrow and after that as well. So we have the intermediate batch, and the Zoom ID will be the same. The timings will also be the same. If at all there is any change, we'll let you know, but the timing they are the same. And there hasn't there have not been any monetary, like there haven't been any charges for the basic batch, right? So even the intermediate batch is absolutely free. So you wouldn't be charged anything. All you're asking for is your valuable time. But the intermediate batch is for scheduled for an indefinite period for now. So we wouldn't be able to tell you for how long it will last.
Okay, Shanti. Thank you,
So
Ruchira.
we'll
Yeah. And thanks to all of you for waiting patiently. And the intermediate batch is, we'll see the response, what kind of response we're getting from all of you. And depending on that, we'll tell you uh, the time period of the batch. So today's chapter, uh, which is the matter of curiosity, even for the scientists, even for the researchers also. If, are you able to hear me and able to see the shared screen?
yes, sister.
Okay. So time is a cycle. This is very important point about time. That time is not linear; it's in cyclic form. So we in our life we see different kind of cycles, and those cycles keep on going on, keep on happening. For example, the cycle of day and night, day, night, day, night, day, night. This is an eternal cycle, cycles, cycles of seasons, water cycle, and many different kind of cycles we observe in the nature. Like there is a seed, from the seed there is a plant again giving the seed, again the seed is happening into a plant. So these are the different kind of cycles. Basically, the nature is operating on the cycle. So if we see in a larger picture, then time is also running in a cycling manner. So this is the eternal time cycle, which is repeating after every 5,000 years. The way that the duration of day and night is 24 hours. The duration of the seasons is also after every 2-3 months, the seasons are changing depending on the country. In the same way, the eternal cycle is also repeating after every 5,000 years. And this is an eternal cycle. That means there is no stop. Like you see a circle, you cannot say that this is the starting point and this is the ending point. And the circle is keep on repeating, like you are walking or you are driving or you are cycling in a round or circular park. Then you're doing that repetitively. So one full cycle is known as kalpa. This is a word. One full cycle is known as kalp. And one cycle has been divided in four main parts. Duration of whole cycle is 5,000. So you can say that in Hindi the word for one cycle is kalp, and duration of one kalpa is 5,000 years. And these you can see this circle repeating for indefinite number of times. So you can see in this previous present in this previous slide that in the middle there is a symbol which is generally used in Hindu Dharma, and this is considered to be a symbol of this is considered to be as an auspicious symbol. Whatever people they buy something new, there is something some good is happening in the home, so they make this symbol. And this symbol is basically consisting of four parts: 1, 2, 3, 4. And this whole cycle is also divided into four parts. So we'll see one by one. So this symbol, the name of this symbol in Sanskrit is swastik, swastiti, suchak. So swa means soul, stiti means stages. So it represents the different stages of soul in the time cycle. So time cycle is circular, and this symbol of swastika is representing the different stages of soul in that time cycle. How this is representing? Let's see. The first is golden age. So this part of total circle, the first quarter part of the circle is representing the golden age. Golden, why we are calling that golden age? Golden means the stage of the soul is golden stage. Something is of very valuable something. Some people have said some very valuable advice, so we say that golden advice, golden words, golden period, a period of prosperity. So in the same way, this time, this first quarter is 100% health, wealth, and happiness. Both. The soul is also healthy, body is also healthy. Soul is also rich in the wealth. What are the wealth of soul? Love, peace, happiness, knowledge, power, purity. And the outer wealth is also available in abundance and happiness. That is why this period is called golden age, and Hindi the word is Sat Yug, the time where the truth is prevailing, where truth is having the highest priority. We were always in the consciousness of self, that is in the soul consciousness, and soul consciousness is the first truth, and this truth is making everything happening in a true way. So this is the first age, golden age. Battery of the soul is 100% charged. That means the soul is not asking for anything. The soul is enjoying the values, the virtues, the powers which it is carrying. So this is an age of giving only, not asking. So that is why this is an age of Devta, the one who is always giving. So the soul is in the stage of always giving, not asking. So that is the stage called Devta, deities. So the people living in this time on earth, this all is happening on earth. The time cycle is running on earth, not someone up above the earth. This all is happening on earth, not on a different planet, on earth. So on earth, when this time was going on, so that was called golden age, and the people who used to stay in this era, in this time, were called deities, full 100% full in everything, 100% full in love, peace, purity, knowledge, happiness, care, everything. All the virtues were 100%. So this is the quarter part of the total cycle, quarter part of 5,000 years. So this is full, blessed, and golden age. You can see a slight um, glimpse of a Satyug, glimpse of golden age, and the duration is 1250. That means 1/4 of 5,000 years. The next is coming Treta age. So one part is gone, one part, and 1/3 part of the cycle is remaining. That is why it's Treta. And we say that this is called Silver Age, a little less degree than the Golden Age. So it was very, you can see in the Golden Age, the symbol is pointing on this direction, and in the Treta age, it's pointing in the downward direction. So there is a little decline. It was 100% in the golden age, and then it has come to the 75%. And during the silver age, this battery of the soul is coming from 75% to 50%. This is the decrease the soul is experiencing. So there is a gradual decline. The decline is not very sharp that it can be observed, but there is definitely a decline. You see that we charge the battery of the phone. So as soon as we remove the battery, it's 100%. But when after 1 hour or after 2 hours, there is 1 or 2% decrease in the battery. So, but that's not too much. We consider that to be full. So initially the soul came from Paramdham on earth, and the period was golden age. So when the soul came from Paramdham on earth, it was fully charged. Fully charged. Battery was still not used. But as soon as the soul entered in the body, the battery of the soul started getting used. And because of that uses, it started decreasing, but very slightly. It was considered to be 100% till the silver age started. And even in the silver age, there was abundance. There was no feeling of missing something. So this is silver age. The duration of all the ages is same. So you can see on the top that the duration, first it passed the golden age, then we entered the time entered in the silver age, and it's also 1250 years. Then we are entering in the copper age. Copper age, from copper age, one thing happened, that is we started forgetting our own soul consciousness, and we started considering ourselves as bodies. So this is the first mistake which happened in Dwapar Yuga. And suppose a person forget his or her own identity, his or her own belongingness, then what starts happening? He or she starts feeling uncomfortable inside. And when someone starts feeling uncomfortable, then he or she um, starts remembering the people who made him or her uncomfortable at some point of time. And the first one at this place whom we remember is our parents. So the soul also forget its own consciousness of soul, and it started considering itself as body, and body is perishable. So the first thing which first negative emotion which came after considering ourselves as body is the fear of getting destroyed. So that fear made the soul to remember God, and then the bhakti started. You see, in Treta Yuga or in Satyug, there was no bhakti. No one was remembering God. There is a saying in Hindi, दुख में सिमरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई. सुख सुख में जो सिमरन करे, तो दुख काहे को होए. So everybody remembers him when they are in pain or when they need him. If we all started remembering him, even when we don't need him, so the battery of soul will not deplete at all, because we will be in continuous connection with powerhouse, and that will not allow the battery of soul to go down. But in golden age and in silver age, we were in soul consciousness, but we were not in the supreme soul consciousness. Yesterday we saw three type of karmas: sukarma, vikarma, and akarma. So we said that when it's sukarma, that means soul consciousness and supreme soul consciousness. But when it comes to akarma, then we are in our consciousness, but not in our father's consciousness. So in Satyug and Treta, whatever we do comes into the category of akarma. Like like you are sowing a seed today, and that is considered to be a good karma. You are watering that, taking care of that. A small plant came out and it turned into a big tree, and it started giving fruit. Now you are eating the fruit. So eating the fruit is considered to be neutral karma, but sowing a seed is considered to be a good karma, a sukarma. So when we are connected to the seed, who is the seed of this universe, the Supreme. When we are connected to the seed, in that awareness, we are doing some karma. That karma is coming in the category of Sukarma. But when we are not connected to the Supreme, but we are in higher consciousness of self, soul consciousness, then that is considered to be a karma. So in Satyuga and Treta, we were not creating any, in golden age and silver age, we were not creating any karma account. We are not creating any karmic account, and it was not entangled till then. But when we came in the Dwapar Yuga, in Copper Age, we started doing bhakti. We started forgetting our own consciousness, higher consciousness. We started considering ourselves to be very low in front of Him. We started praising Him and started saying about ourselves that we are not worthy at all. So at this moment of time, we started creating the karma account, karmic account. So our karmic account is how old? It's almost 2500 years old, because Dwapar Yuga started from there, and till now we have completed 2500 years. So our karmic account are almost 500 years old. So such an old account we now to clear, such an old balance sheet we now to clear up. So this is going to take very much courage and very much power. But at this moment of time, we are having the help of Supreme. That is why it is becoming easy. So let's go back to the Copper Age. The Bhakti started. But there was some good about Bhakti, that when we started feeling uncomfortable because we forgot the truth, we started remembering the Supreme. The first Bhakti which was done was of the Supreme, was of that Nirakar, that higher energy. Because even at this point of time, our battery was not fully depleted, it was 50% still remaining. So we were not totally depleted, and we were having some awareness inside that who is our father. So that is why we started doing the bhakti of that supreme energy. We didn't started worshipping the human beings. We didn't started the worshipping the idols. We started worshipping that supreme nirakar. So this is the duration of Dwapar Yuga 1250, and this is the time where we have reached. The watch is pointing towards the Dwapar Yuga. You can see the different colors there. The color of Satyug is golden, golden, the color of Treta Yuga is silver, then color of Dwapar Yuga is copper, and then we are entering into the last quarter of that kalpa, last quarter of the time cycle, that is Iron Age, and it's called Kali Yuga. So, where the soul has become totally black. Black doesn't mean the color of the soul. Black means total darkness, not aware of self, not aware of my own strengths, not aware of my own powers, not aware of my father, not aware of my home, not aware of time, not aware of karmas. So there is no awareness at all in human souls. That is why this is called Kali Yuga, and the color is black, and the impurity in the soul is going at peak now. It's increasing, it's not decreasing. We started bhakti there, but bhakti did not help us. Bhakti somehow helped us to hold, to create that faith in the God, but bhakti did not charge the battery of the soul. It kept on depleting because in bhakti we were not connecting to the Supreme, we were remembering Him, but there was no relation created with him. We were remembering him as a very high authority, and we are very low stage, and we are looking up to him, but not creating a relation of father or mother or sister or brother, not experiencing the relations. And even that Supreme was not on earth at that point of time. He was sitting in Paramdham, and what small things we were asking from him, he was helping us at that point of time also, but he was not directly present on earth to guide us, to give us knowledge, to teach us Raj Yoga. So in bhakti we kept on doing bhakti, we kept on getting some support, but we were not able to charge ourselves. Then we entered in the Iron Age, and we can see the what is happening in the Iron Age, and the same duration of Iron Age also. And there is an important time which is showing the presence of God in this world drama. God himself is the director of this world drama. He knows each and every bit detail of this drama, and this is the time you can see there. This is the time which is called confluence age, and Hindi we call this age Sangam Yug. So Sangam means Sangam of what? So first Sangam means the Sangam of soul and supreme soul. Supreme soul and soul are able to connect at this point of time. The feeling of that connection is the Sangam. And second is, this is a Sangam of two Yug also, Kali Yug and Satyug. So this point is the Sangam of two Yug also. If you see, the Sangam of two Yuga is happening there also. This is the Sangam of Satyuga and Treta. Sangam of two Yuga is happening there also. Sangam of Treta and Copper, Treta and Dwapar. The Sangam is happening there also. Sangam of confluence of uh, Copper Age and Iron Age. But this is very special Sangam. Why this is special? Because in all these Sangam Yuga, in all these periods where there is a Sangam of Satyug, Treta, Treta, Dwapar, Dwapar, Kalyug, there is nothing appreciable is happening. You know, you bought you bought a bicycle, you bought a car. From the day it was manufactured in the factory, it started aging. Even if it was in use or not, it started aging. In the same way, the day soul came on earth and took the body, the, the battery started depleting, initially very small amount and then very fast. So when we reached to copper, the battery of soul was 50% remaining. But now, at the end of Kali Yuga, the battery is almost depleted. Very few percentage. Some are having 5%, some are 10%, some are having 1%. So very less power is remaining in the soul. So this confluence is special because in all these Sangam Yugas, there is downfall, which is natural. There is downfall, which is natural. The energy of soul is depleting. But at this confluence age, the stage of soul is shifting from Iron Age to Golden Age. So this is something very unique is happening at this Sangam Yuga. You know, even in science, this is a law that if there is an energy, then energy keep on depleting. But if system is gaining some energy, then there is definitely some outer influence. So you can see the degree of soul is going down, and now it's suddenly uplifting. So definitely there is some outer influence entering on earth, and that outer influence is Supreme Soul himself. Supreme Soul came on earth at this point of time. He gave the knowledge of Raj Yoga, he gave the knowledge of self, gave the knowledge of time. He gave the knowledge, he told everything about himself also. Who am I? How you can remember me? How can you withdraw the powers from me? And at this conference age, he is teaching us as a teacher. In whole Kalpa, even it's Satyug, Treta, Dwapar or Kalyug. From Dwapar, he started helping us, but he never played the role of a teacher. But at this Sangam Yuga, he is playing the role of a teacher. What he is teaching? He is teaching Raj Yog. Whom he is teaching? He is teaching to the souls. Why he is teaching? He is teaching to the souls to bring them to their original stage. So this is the moment of time when the knowledge of Supreme is helping souls to achieve or to experience their original stage. And this all is happening at conference age, Sangam Yug. And this conference age is having a special name. We call this as auspicious confluence age. Auspicious, Kalyankari in Hindi. Auspicious confluence age. These all are confluence ages, but this is auspicious confluence age. So God's descent on earth for the world transformation. This is not world destruction, this is world transformation. And how this world transformation happened? God started this process of world transformation by transforming our consciousness. By transforming our consciousness, He is planning to transform the world. Because the problem started from the consciousness. This is the seed. If we correct the seed, the plant is going to be beautiful. But if we keep on cutting the branches, and if we keep on spraying on the branches, on the leaves, there is no change is going to happen. To make the change, we have to touch the seed. We have to change the seed. So the seed started from the consciousness. Consciousness is the seed. That is why God started changing our consciousness, started changing the seed itself. And the change of the seed is going to give a different fruit or different result. So in Hindi, the word is Kalyankari Purushottam Sangam Yuga, auspicious confluence age. Purushottam means, Purushottam is a Hindi word. Purush is the word used for the soul. Uttam means high. So this is age, or this is the time when the Purush, the soul, uplifts itself. So that is why this is called Purushottam Sangam Yuga. It is said that there are three imperishable powers in this universe. The first is Prakriti, nature. Second is Purush, soul. Third is Paramatma, supreme soul. Prakriti, Purush, Paramatma, nature, soul, supreme soul. So this is the moment of time when when Prakriti and Purush are getting transformed by Paramatma. This is the reason this is called Purushottam Sangam Yuga. If you see the total kalp, the total duration, in the whole duration of one cycle, the soul never gets the chance to uplift itself. It is bound to fall down. There is no way to charge, to connect to the Supreme. There is no way to charge the battery. But this is the time when the soul is having all the favorable conditions, because he himself has descended on earth to teach all the souls Rajyoga. So this is the time when soul is having the opportunity to uplift. The soul is having the opportunity to charge. The soul is having the opportunity to clean the karma accounts. The soul is having the opportunity to change the consciousness. So this is confluence yoga, Sangam yoga. So this is a little more explanation about swastik. Su asti, always beneficial. Shubh labh, it's always auspicious and it's always beneficial. That is why when we make this symbol, we always write Shubh labh. It's always auspicious and it's always beneficial. Why it's beneficial? Because sorry, if we remember this cycle, if we remember the journey of the soul in this cycle, then we are able to see ourselves, that where we were, where we are now we have to uplift again. And for that uplifting, we are having one benefit at this conference, is that we are having Supreme as our support system. Even he is aware that the batteries of the soul are very depleted. So if I would say them to uplift themselves, there is a person who is totally tired, and you go to him and say, you just get up and do this and do this and do this. So you just listen and he lose the hope. Oh, I can't do this. I'm so much tired. And or you go to him, or you say that you need to do so many things, but I know you are tired. So I'll lift you up and I will help you at every step. So you just take a step of courage. You just take a first step of courage. I am there for you to do everything. Just say yes and start, or take a step. I will help you to take the further steps. So this is what God is doing at this moment of time. He said to souls that I know you, all of you are tired, and I am not there to make your life more difficult. I'm there to make your life easy. So you just follow what I am saying. I will keep on giving you all the powers. I'll keep on giving you all the support. Just with courage, take the first step. Have faith on me and have a continuous connection with me, because that connection is going to help me at every moment of time, even in the uh, times of different challenges, even in the times of different situations, even in the time when I'm facing the problem from my health, problem from my body, even in the times when I'm facing some some past karma account. So this is the time when we should always keep this knowledge, the crux of this knowledge in our intellect, and then we should take the first step, because there is a saying that if you are taking one step of courage forward, God is there to help, or he is standing to come towards you 1,000 steps. But you have to take the first step of courage, because if you won't take the first step of courage, then the help which he will be giving to you will be lost. That will be of no use, because you are not having courage to do anything. So just show that yes, I will do it. He'll start showering his powers and his helps on all of us. This is su asti. That means I am remembering my own journey in this time cycle. The journey of soul in this time cycle is very, very beautiful. Just think that the ordinary people who are struggling from small situations at this moment of time, the situation from some person, situation from family, situation from health, these are the souls who used to rule on earth when it was golden age. These are the souls who were in highest stage of their existence when they were in golden age, or when these souls were in Paramdham. And now they have become so weak that they are not even able to handle such karmic accounts. They are not able to control the anger. They are not able to control the waste thoughts, emotions. So just realize that how great we were. This is the help which which our Father is doing to us, that He is helping us to remember that how great we were. That remembrance is going to create the power inside. Oh, I was the one who was so powerful. We share a story regarding this power of remembrance. That when there is a story in we have heard that when Ravan took Sita, and um, there was a group of monkeys who were trying to find Sita, and they got to know that Sita is in the Lanka, and there was a huge ocean to cross to reach to Ganga, to reach to Lanka. So they all were sitting upset and thinking that how we would cross such a huge ocean, because there is no ships at that point of time. So this is a story, and in that group of monkeys, Hanumanji was also sitting sad, with a gloomy face. And someone came and he said to Hanumanji that why are you sitting sad? Do you remember that you can fly? Do you remember that you are son of air, Pavan Putra? So again, suddenly he came in that consciousness. Oh yes, I can fly. He forgotten his capability that he could fly. But when he remembered that he can fly, he just crossed the ocean. He faced all the obstacles. He went to Lanka. He put some fire in Lanka. He met Sita ji and he gave the ring, the symbol, the ring which was given by Sri Ram ji, and then he came back. All this happened because he came in the consciousness that he can fly. So the same happened to us also. We were in such a high stage. We are not ordinary. We are children of supreme authority, highest authority, who has all the powers. Who can control? Who is controlling the nature? Who can control the nature like this? And we are children of that supreme. And now we are totally under the control of nature, totally under the control of five elements, totally under the control of attractions of this earth, totally under the control of even our old sanskars, which are not that much good. So he gave the awareness, and that awareness is going to awaken the inside strength. So now this is eternal world drama. We all are actors in this world drama, playing different roles, and nothing is new. This is a drama. We have played these roles and these parts earlier as well. Put a full stop, and then we coming to the happy ending. There is, if any drama is happening on the stage, then when the drama is coming to the end, so all the actors come on the stage, and directors and whosoever is belonging to that drama, everybody come on the stage. So this is what happening at this moment of time. All the souls are the actors. All the souls are coming from Paramdham. That is why population is increasing continuously, because all have to come on earth once to play their act. All are coming. All are coming. No one is going back. Everybody is coming, 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 coming. And the director has also come, who knows each and every bit, each and every detail of this world drama. He has also come. So this is the signal that the time of the ending of this one cycle has come. This is not the total end, but the time of ending of this one cycle has come, and next cycle is going to start. So this was all about the time cycle. And before going to question and answer session, we would like to do a journey and to see our journey as a soul in this world cycle. Om Shanti. So let's start our journey. Just come to the awareness. The one who has done a long journey of time is not the body, it is the soul. It is the eternal energy which has crossed many stages, which has seen different phases of time on this earth. First of all, shift your consciousness from this earth to that Paramdham. Shift to that land of peace. Be a point of light, be an energy, and shift to that land of peace, a land of souls, soul world, and see yourself full of all the virtues, all the powers. I am a soul in my home with my Father and fully charged. Now I, the soul, start my journey towards earth, and on earth the time has changed. time which is going on earth is golden age. I enter into the womb of mother. I take birth as a beautiful child. The body and the soul both are pure. I see the golden age world with eyes. It's such a beautiful world. It's in heaven. See the prosperity all around. See the people all around. Everybody is a deity in this world. The smile on everybody's face is divine. The prosperity is so much that children are playing with diamonds. This is world of fullness, 100% health, wealth, happiness. There are no hospitals, no police stations. No one is breaking the law. Everybody is in harmony with nature. This, in this kind of world, I spent 2,500 years, Satyug and Treta Yuga. I spent these 2,500 years in full abundance. I didn't need anybody to help me because I was self-sufficient. We all were in soul consciousness. Now we are entering in the copper age. That is the time we forgot our identity. We started considering ourselves as bodies, as male or female, girl or boy. And this wrong awareness, this false awareness, this false identity made us feel uncomfortable. We stopped using our original virtues. We started using which did not belong to us. We started using anger, attachment, lust, fear, comparisons. All this started happening because of forgetting our true identity. And we started remembering God to help us. We made the temples, we made the churches, we visited the temples, we did bhakti, but we were not able to connect to the Supreme Powerhouse to charge ourselves. The life went on, the cycle kept on rotating, and we reached Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, we all souls were in total darkness. No one was there to show the right path. We were in total darkness from where we have come, why we have come, who is our true Father, who is going to help us in this time of crisis. We were totally unaware. Then Father of all souls, Supreme Soul, descended on earth in an ordinary human body. He started giving the elevated knowledge to the souls. The souls started experiencing their original qualities, experiencing the relation with the Supreme. And these experiences made the soul to believe that yes, He is my Father. And this is the true knowledge. And the time of transformation has come. Before the transformation of world happens, I have to transform myself from stage of Iron Age to the stage of Golden Age. I have to transform myself. I have to transform my consciousness. This is the high time. And it is not difficult. The journey has been made simple by the Supreme. So I am starting my journey with Supreme as my companion. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much, sister. So, a big congratulations to all of you, brothers and sisters, on completing the 7 days Rajyoga Meditation Course. So, as I mentioned earlier, the journey has not ended. A few participants hadn't joined, I think, when I announced this. So, once again, I'd like to announce this that the intermediate batch starts from tomorrow, that is from 18th January. The Zoom ID will be the same, that is 988-707-45828, and the timings will also be the same, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. followed by Q&A. And the admission to this batch is also absolutely free. So in everyday life, we see that there are free trial versions, and then for the full version, you have to pay something. But here it is not the case. Even the intermediate batch is up. For how long will this batch last will depend on the response that we're getting. So currently, we would not be able to tell you about that. So it will last for an indefinite period, and depending on the response, we will let you know if we'll continue with it. All right, so let's now move on to the Q&A. If you have any questions related to this, related to the batch or related to today's session, please feel free to ask. If you want to share your experience, give us any feedback, you can do that as well. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Vedaraji is sharing that he feels that time is linear and situations are happening in cyclic pattern. We all are connected to time. Situations are connected to time also. Situations are connected to our karma. If situations are cyclic, then time is bound to be cyclic. And everything in nature is cyclic. There is nothing linear. All the cycles are the indication that everything is going through a cycle. Om Shanti. You can ask questions if you have some queries regarding yesterday's or regarding any session, regarding any point of knowledge which we have discussed today or till today in these 7 days. It's good that you are free from all the questions. It's good to see that. And okay, so how many of you has done the homework? I asked in the starting of the session because the homework was to write some 10 points related to law of karma, the points which are going to make us light and which can make us powerful in difficult situations. So if any one of you wrote those 10 points, then you can share. But you can only share that, okay, yes, I did. I wrote those points. I think no one has done the homework today. It seems so because we are not getting any responses. I did it mentally but didn't write it. Writing is very important. Writing is very, very important. You did it mentally. Today maybe you remember, or maybe you did mentally 10 points, maybe you remember this moment of time only 8. After 7 days, maybe you remember only 5. And after a month, maybe you don't remember even a single point. So the writing is very important. Writing creates an impression inside. So please write them down. Way to do meditation every day. Mr. Lakshmi is asking, please suggest one correct pattern way to do meditation every day. So Vijay Lakshmi ji and everybody who is listening, I would say that the pattern of Raj Yoga is not very rigid or not very fixed pattern. But if I give you an idea, it's very flexible because if I say do this every day, that is becoming like a mantra or like a prayer we read in front of God. But this is something which need to be experienced. This is something which has to happen from heart. That is why we don't tell any particular pattern, but we always say that to practice Raj Yoga, the first chapter is very important to practice soul consciousness. And if you really want to enjoy your journey of Raj Yoga, so it's not a 7 days or 10 days or 15 days course. It's a lifelong journey. You should listen to the spiritual knowledge which God has taught us and He is still teaching us, which we read daily, and that knowledge is a great help to to connect to Him, because that knowledge is something which is helping us to connect to Him directly. That knowledge is something which is helping us to know Him directly, what He actually wants to say. So if I give you just an idea, so start your day not very late. Some people get up 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So if you are in habit of getting late, so shift your habit, change your routine, go to bed early and get up. Not if you cannot get up at 4 o'clock, at least try 4:15, 4:30. Initially, you can start from 5 o'clock and shifting, and till you reach your desired time of getting up, even till that point of time, at whatever time you are getting up at this moment of time, give initial 15 to 20 minutes for spiritual churning, for creating good thoughts, for connecting to Him, for talking to the Supreme, for checking myself where I need to improve, where are the challenges in my personality. So give these 15-20 minutes initially, and then you can increase these 15-20 minutes to 1 hour also if you start enjoying this, and then start your day. And during the day, one thing which we should keep on mind is the attention is very important. Attention is one thing which is going to help us to keep an eye on ourselves, to keep an eye that where my old habits are getting triggered, and where they are creating the troubles. And before going to bed, again 15-20 minutes, and during the day also take care of the food you are taking inside, not just the food for the body, food of the soul also, what information I am taking inside, and take care of what kind of sanskars I am using. Am I using my original sanskars, or majority of time I am using my old sanskars, old patterns, old belief systems? Then check that. So this is a whole package. It's not just few minutes or few hours, and it's not just for few days also. It is for life. It is Raj Yogi life. I hope you understand. And one thing always remember, that please keep yourself busy in the positive information around. Listen to the classes, read something positive, write something positive, or if you are just sitting like that, then start creating creative positive thoughts about yourself, about your family members. So the only purpose is to be to create a positive vibes, to create positive environment around me. Okay, Om Shanti. Is okay. Vedaraj is asking. Kishore said that I do Amrit Vela and listen to Murli every day. Very nice. Thank you. Vivo 1726 said that he missed yesterday's session, and yes, you can see on the YouTube what we discussed yesterday. Vijay is sharing. I could write 5 points. Good. 5 points are also good. Vedaraj is asking, in the time cycle, is it possible for me to keep always connected to Course, so that Sangam Yug stays for me in all 5,000 years? Because henceforth I always want to remember God and never forget Him. So God also told us that this is a drama, and in this drama, this is a natural thing that when we were on the highest stage of achievements, when we were in Satyug, 100% full, then there was no need created inside to connect to Him. So at that moment of time, it was our choice, but there was no need inside, so we could not connect, or we didn't try to connect even. And when we started trying to connect Him, then we got some help, but ultimately God starts playing His role, or He directly interferes in the drama at Sangam Yug only. So this is a beautiful designed drama. So we cannot say that we always want to connect to Him. Many of the times there is no need. So he doesn't even come on earth at that point of time, because he is not there to enjoy the pleasures of nature. He just there to help us. You know, Satyug is such a beautiful world, but he never comes there. See that how much he is detached, because he is the only one who is detached. If he does not remain detached, then who is going to help us to detach? Because we are so much entangled, so much attached. So at Sangam Yuga is the perfect time for him to come and for us to connect to him. And if we feel ourselves in Sangam Yugs that much, that at least for half the cycle, at least for 2500 years, we are not going to feel any need to connect to him. So this is the time when we must connect to Him. This is the time, rather than thinking of that I want to connect to Him in the whole cycle, you just check, am I using this moment of time to connect to Him every second? Am I exhausting the total uh, total benefit of this time? Am I using every second to connect to Him? Forget about the whole cycle. Am I using every second of this Sangam Yuga, this small period, to connect to Him? Okay. Om Shanti. Anyone else want to ask questions? Then we can, or we can end the session. And okay, I'm using every second now to connect to Him. Yes, it is beautiful concept. I will get this. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Vaidyanatji. And I would like to share with you that tomorrow we are not going to discuss that much knowledge, but we are going to experiment with yoga. We call that yoga ke prayog, and for that we are going to use different methods. First, we will use the positive vibrations, the positive energy on the water. So before sitting, you keep a bottle or a mug or a jar, whatever you want, beside you so that we can charge water with our vibrations. So that this is the first experiment which we are going to use. The second experiment is to spread or to charge this body, which is made up of 5 elements, and 70% part of the body is of 5 elements. This is the second experiment of yoga. And third experiment is for the family members or the family or the home in which we are staying at this moment of time. So these experiment we will be doing tomorrow, and the session is not going to be very much lengthy. So I will request all of you to come uh, early, to come exactly at 7 o'clock, so that we can finish it as quickly as possible. Because I see that 5 or 6 or sometimes 10 candidates join late, and you miss that part. And if tomorrow if you join late, maybe the session will be would have been finished till that point of time. So please join early. Thank you. Do you later conduct Murli in English? Yes, this is what I said, that depending uh, on the participants and depending on the response, we will let you know about it. Okay. So I hope that there are no more questions. It's, that's all for today. Thank you everybody, and thank you to the Supreme, because He is the only guide, He is the only teacher, He is the only ocean of knowledge guiding us. We are nothing. We are just sharing what He shared with us.
Yes, Didiji, one question is we will conduct one experience sharing also session so that all are giving experience in 7 days also.
Yes, we can. We can. But if you want experience sharing tomorrow, we can do that tomorrow also. If at some other day, we can do some other day also. It's
And
all the parties. And as you decide, Abhijit bhai.
okay, tomorrow we will conduct. Tomorrow, okay, we will see later. But tomorrow is as usual conduct session.
Okay, tomorrow we will do.
Rakesh Bhaiji is also Rakesh Bhaiji. Can you? Because Rakesh Bhaiji is responsible for the whole this committee team.
Okay.
So,
Om Shanti Bhaji. Thank you, Baba, and thank you for all Nimit, Didi, and yourself and everyone, sir. Jagdamba Bhavan. Sir, the session went very well. 7 days. A lot of appreciation was there, online and offline. People did like, which was very English, was very preferable language, and Shalu Didi has conveyed the message very nicely. I congratulate them, and I hope, sir, anytime you can do Bhaji. Maybe tomorrow after the class, you can share the session, probably the experience session. Tomorrow after the class, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, they can share the experience. I feel
to,
like.
tomorrow we will do some meditation visualization video after 7:30, so that tomorrow session is very small, but 7 to 7:30 session or 7:30 to 7:50 we will show some video related to the yoga, or we will this experience area maybe Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, because we have some other program there in Jagdamba Bhavan, so I had to leave a little early. And after that, you can enjoy that session of video which will be shown to you by Abhijit Bhai. And we will definitely do the experience sharing. And I would suggest you to write down or to write your experience, so that when you share that, you can share each and every detail of your experience, and be ready with your experience. And if some maybe someone is who is feeling that, oh, I have not experienced something very very great, then if you have experienced some small things also, you can share that also. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rakesh Bhaiji. Thank you, Abhijit Bhai. And thanks to all the participants to be patient and listening all the sessions. And from tomorrow we are switching to a little advanced level of the knowledge and of yoga. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister, and thank you very much, everyone. We meet again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Om Shanti. Good night.
Good night.